Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Ruby's Gem Pile. I know it's been a while. It was supposed to be a weekly series originally, and then they started getting a little more spread out, and then my mental health kind of did this. I didn't stream or do any content or shorts or anything like that for about 5 to 6 weeks. Took a little break in April, end of March, beginning of May. Took the extra time to prep for Milwaukee, and this is my Milwaukee team. So this is what we're playing today. This is what we're going to talk about in this video. I settled on the Miraidon Ho-oh Iron Hands core pretty early on, and I tested that for a few weeks. I had all sorts of different Pokemon in the 5 and 6 slot. I tried like Mienshao Whimsicott, which I regretted switching off of. I tried like Ursaluna Urshifu Wet, Shenpao Urshifu, all sorts of different things. I settled on Dark Urshifu and Iron Treads for the regional, and I thought it was like okay. I found out later that Marco Fiero had the same 6 and he was trying it out, so people thought I was getting the idea from him. I actually had no idea. That was really cool that I came up with the same idea on my own. Yeah, so the reason why you have Ho-oh popping up right now, with typically it being a bad restricted, is because there's so much Zamazenta and Zacian going around. Ho-oh resisting all 3 stabs between them, and also having such a big special defense boost to deal with Caloric Shadow, makes it a really useful counter for those teams, and it actually complements Miraidon really well. Most Ho-ohs we were doing Grass Terra on, but because Iron Treads helps us with our Miraidon matchup, Dragon Terra lets us be a little more efficient in front of like Koraidon, for example, not picking up a fire weakness. And it also lets us keep a resistance to fire against other Ho-ohs, for example, which is a little more useful there. And the Rock Slide and Iron Treads is also for other Ho-ohs. I did face a Ho-oh mirror in Milwaukee, and it came down to losing to the speed tie. Their Ursaluna outsped my Iron Hands and Trick Room, unfortunately. And my Iron Hands is mid-speed. So, the rest of it's pretty standard Miraidon stuff, you know, Electric Seed, Farigiraf, big old scary Iron Serpent. Volt Switch into Ho-oh with Farigiraf and going for Trick Room, or Volt Switch into Iron Hands is always a fantastic play. And the next best thing about Ho-oh is because it's so bulky and works as a Trick Room sweeper, we can also be like setting Tailwind on the last turn of Trick Room so that we remain faster than the opponent and like leapfrog the speed tiers. Ho-oh actually just does a lot in this format, and I was really pleasantly surprised by it. If you asked me a year ago if I was going to bring Ho-oh and Iron Treads to my first regional of like GS Cup in this format, I wouldn't have believed you. But I had so much fun with it. So this is the team. We'll show off some games and have a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, this is an interesting one. We got Origin Dialga with Basculegion, Kyogre, Zapdos, which could be Iron Ball for all I know. You never really tell anymore. I think Miraidon and Iron Treads is an okay lead, and then like Iron Hands, Ursh in the back. Ho-oh feels pretty hard to bring here, and I'm really not sure if they're doing Trick Room stuff, or how aggressively they're going for Trick Room or not. So I think I'll just go for as much damage as I can to start the battle, and we'll see from there. That's a cute picture of the Jirachi. I'm gonna Volt Switch Basculegion and Steel Roller Kyogre in case Kyogre goes for like a Grass Terra. I feel like that's okay. Wave Crash into Miraidon is perfectly fine. I guess it's not Scarf Basculegion and not. No, Switchman might still be fast enough. Scarf Kyogre and the Switchman Bass. That's pretty scary. Once we have hands for the Scarf Kyogre, we can just hit it with a water. We can just hit it with a Wild Charge. Iron Treads are vastly losing off the first train here, especially since the Kyogre is in a little bit of a neutered spot now. Okay, Fargraph's fine. I'm gonna Terra Water low kick the Kyogre, and I'm gonna Wicked Blow the Farigiraf. And I'm sorry to do this while recording, but my fan's a little bit loud, so I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, there's the Terra from it's my Iron Hands. Okay, so they don't kick. Interesting. Oh, they just go for Helping Hand. Okay. Well, yeah, it's fine. If we live Water Spout super perfectly hands. We're gonna bring Urshi's Sash anyway. And low kick should kill. Wow. Just the natty living Wicked Blow at natty Focus Sash. You love to see it, eh? Okay. It's okay. Ghost Rider will finish off the day. Ghost Rider's got this. Honestly, yeah, Ghost Rider's got this. I feel like a Fairy Terra is like painfully obvious. Oh, I'm gonna low kick and Electro Drift. Actually, no, I'm gonna low kick and Dazzling Gleam. No. I'll Wild Charge and Dazzling Gleam because unfortunately they could go for like Protect. Oh, no Terra. Okay, that's fine. No, I don't think the Dialga can kill me now. I don't think it hits hard enough to be able to kill hands. Yeah, I think I'll just low kick here. Okay, go for Dragon Pulse. Does nothing. We go for low kick. And nice and easy. I was a little concerned looking at the team preview, but this wasn't too bad at all. Nice and fun. Alright, so we got Keegan with Terrapagos, Miraidon, Incin. Okay. Terrapagos stuff has been pretty difficult, to be honest. So gotta be careful. I'm gonna lead Ho-oh Farigiraf, and I'm gonna bring Iron Hands, Ursh, Miraidon back. Yeah, Terrapagos is one of the harder matchups for this team. If we could get the win for the video, that'd be pretty cool, but this is what I was really praying to avoid in Milwaukee. Thankfully I did. I faced no Terrapagos. Instant Pagos. I think I'll just start by throwing a Sacred Fire and a Psychic at Terrapagos, try to break the shield. Maybe get a burn so it can't heal as efficiently. Okay, nice. Nice! Incidental burn, let's go. knockoff and Ho is a little annoying. I'm going to protect with Ho-oh and try to throw another Psychic Tropico. It's probably going to protect and then probably going to go for Parting Shot. So that's why we protect with Ho-oh this turn. I'm going to go for a Helping Hand Brave Bird next turn. Oh, okay. Just knock off and hits. Okay, that actually makes me want to change my play. I'm going to... No, I think Helping Hand Brave Bird is still good. We'll do that. We might be forcing a Terra then really early, and they're not really going to do a whole lot with that. Terra or a Switch would both be great for me here. Okay, so they go for the Terra. I don't think Brave Bird kills now, but it probably still brings it down to a decent low chunk. Okay, and they have Speed Ho-oh, that's good to know. Okay, now they part. Okay, assuming the next Pokemon to come out is going to be Miraidon. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna bring out Ursh, we're gonna protect with Ursh. And we're gonna switch in Miraidon. I feel like they fake out Ursh and Terra Starstorms. Terra Starstorm is gonna do like a little over half the Miraidon, but we'll be faster, so that's good. We'll switch into Rilla, get Ho-oh back out. I'm nearly certain we'll outspeed Tropicos at first. These teams usually do not have a outspeed Tropicos. Okay, good. Okay, we took out the turtle. That's the hardest part of these battles. We turned to Nurse. Incen's gonna come out, and is it gonna be Rillaboom again, or is it gonna be Miraidon? Ogrepon, no Miraidon. Okay, let's switch in Miraidon then. And I'm just gonna detect with Ursh this turn. Yeah. I feel like we'll see a fake out and an attack into something. It's just a matter of what the attack's going into. Yeah, that makes sense. No fake out. Okay. But we did live the puzzle. That's good. So are they going to follow me, or are they switch out? Okay, they switch out. That's good. Volt switch plus close combat is perfect here. It's the perfect play, basically. Very nice. Okay, let's double protect for this turn. With fake out being a possibility, there's literally no reason not to. Okay, we're actually going to switch out Ursh so that I don't have Grassy Glide, and to reduce the damage from Woodhammer into Ursh later. And also, I believe we close combat it twice now. Yeah, we want to reset the defense drops. Miraidon isn't super needed for the rest of this game, I'm pretty sure. I think Ursh can finish this. Ursh and Ho-oh can finish this, I mean. If we go for the Dragon Terra. Ho-oh does, slightly scary now. Get the burn, maybe? Yes! That's what we need. The burn will save the day. Lulu goes for U-turn, but that doesn't matter. I think they just didn't want to take Woodhammer recoil, which makes sense. But that doesn't actually matter at this point, so that's fine. So now, we can Sucker Punch the Ogrepon and Brave Bird Rillaboom, I'm pretty sure. If Ogrepon goes for Follow Me, it will still go down to Brave Bird, and then we can take out Rillaboom with the close combat. Okay, I think touching the Ho-oh. Doesn't do anything to the burn. We get to kill Brave Bird. Get the Brave Bird kill, and the burn kill. And that's game. We finally beat the Terapagos player. Just in time to do it on a video. That's awesome. And Pollyanna did so much work. Jeez. Alright, against Prizzy, we got Tinkaton with Miraidon, Lunala, Volcarona, Ogerpon, Ursa. Okay, this looks interesting to say the least. The fact that the Tinkaton can fake out is a little annoying, so I think what we'll do is we'll bring Peanuts as a lead with Farigarath, with Miraidon in the back, and Ho-oh in the back, and if they get Trick Room up, we're screwed. However, if they try to play around Armor Tail too hard with Tinkaton, this could work out perfectly, because we do have the Ghost Terra still. Especially if they lead their own Miraidon. Alright, let's see. Miraidon and Lunala. I think I'm going to double into Lunala. Gonna go for... Actually, you know what? I think Lunala might Trick Room. I'm gonna go high horsepower Miraidon and Trick Room myself. Just hard switching Miraidon. Okay. Into Volcarona. Bad. Go burn, please. Go burn. Oh, no. Please tell me they went for Trick Room at least so I didn't mess up too badly. Oh, they went for Great Speed. That's fine. That's actually kind of fine, because I can actually still be in control of the Trick Room this way. It's okay, Peanuts, you tried. Does the Cosmic KO? No, it does not. And we burned Farigarath. Lovely. Who's Speed Lunala? That's so valuable. What is the Moon Guy's name? This shouldn't hurt too much. So did they bring Ursa? Did we mess up by going for Trick Room? They did. Now the Ursa doesn't have Guts this turn active, so we do have one safe turn to try and turn off Trick Room. So we're gonna go Sacred Fire into Lunala, Trick Room. Hopefully they go Protect on Ursa. And even if not, we should be able to kill Lunala for a second with that. Okay, yeah, that did do nothing. Moon Guy Scheme. they're gonna attack Ho-oh. So now the Moon Guy's Beam just barely does nothing. It just barely does lethal. I'm hoping they just take out for Rigorath this turn. Okay, that'll do it. I think it's going to come down to hoping we live on Moonguy's Beam, because they're going to have Wide Guard. Yeah, I think I have to do this. So we Draco the Ursa. The problem is, if we don't live Moonguy's Beam, I really don't think we do, we don't get anywhere. Yo! Okay, this just became possible. A lot of the Electric Sea Terra's, Lunalas are not Terra Fairies, so we might be okay. Wait, but the Miraidon will be Terra Fairy. Yeah, okay, we still lose. I'll try. Let's see. My Terra. Either we outspeed it, or they down Terra. I'm hoping it's the latter, or both. Ideally both is those. Looks like no, we don't outspeed. I'm sorry, no, looks like we do outspeed, but they did Terra. Oh, but they Terra Lunala. Okay, Lunala's Fairy Terra. Okay. Take up their Miraidon. And Lunala will go for Moonguy's Beam, and... Oh, that's a Moonblast. Okay, that's fair, I guess. And they crit the Moonblast. So I think the only way we win this is if we now get... Wow, if I was smart enough to attack Lunala there, we had the game. But my plan was to try and stall at the Mern. Which, that... In theory, we could win that way, but we'll try. I think we need like 3 or 4 protects in a row to win. Nope. Game over. Yeah, all I had to do to win this was just to attack Lunala that last turn. But I didn't expect Lunala to be Fairy Terra itself. Most of these teams have a Water Terra Lunala, so that's okay. Lesson learned. GG's to my opponent. That was really well played. Alright, and our last battle for the video is against Hefe with a Ho-oh mirror, which is not what I was expecting at all today. Miraidon Iron Treads is really great here, because we have like Rock Slide, we've got heavy damage. So we'll start with that. Friggraph in the back for Incineroar. And I think if we position it well, our Ho-oh will be fantastic for the mirror match. Since we don't really take much shit from Groudon or their Ho-oh. I'm gonna just go hard to start this, I think. I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam, and... No, actually. I'm gonna Volt Switch the Poop on it, and... I'll switch to Friggraph. I don't want to just sacrifice Iron Treads again, that seems a little low. Ooh, there for a Sucker Punch. Unfortunate. Go for Ho-oh, so the Festus Blades doesn't hurt. So the fetch Ho-oh, and Friggraph takes... Ooh, a little more than I'm comfortable with, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna Sacred Fire Groudon and Helping Hand. With damage like that, it might be Bandit. Okay, Hearts Groudon for what? That makes sense. Now, will the group on it be smart enough to try and put me to sleep? Because we're not actually affected by the electric train with Ho-oh. Yeah, we're covering for both on it. Covering for the attacking group on it and for the attacking Groudon. Are they Green Powdering or Sporing? Damage from the Sacred Fire still. And it was this turn. Okay, I'm just switching Iron Treads. And I'm just gonna go for a Psychic into Group on it, try to chip that thing. So we've seen Groudon, we've seen Druponic, we've seen Raging Bolt. I think it's fair to assume the last Pokemon is the other restricted. But with the team we brought, Watermean also wouldn't seem impossible. And we get the miss. Oh, nice. Never punished, huh? Not sure what that's about, but we'll take it. Okay, we're gonna Psychic and Rock Slide. That seems really strong there. That way we're not bothered by anything with Rage Powder, and possibly even take out Rage Bolt right away. Yep, we're just going to ignore that there Rage Powder. Oh! They're not happy about the Rock Slide. Let's just watch that play out. They thought, oh, they don't seem to know how Brick Trap works either. Alright. Curious if the turn still went the way I hoped. You take a Boof on it, you get with the Rock Slide KO. Does Psychic take out Bolt? Is Bolt not EV? Oh, we don't get to see. Well, that's a way to end the video, but it's still, I mean, we played right. They conceded in the rage quitty way because they weren't happy with the Rock Slide. So that's the team. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I hope for any of you who caught me streaming it or will catch me streaming it in the future in the summer, enjoy the team. We might make some changes later as well. I had a lot of fun bringing this to Milwaukee, and even though I went 5-3 with it, I don't regret it. Ho-oh actually was really cool. It was really standout. I brought something different out of my comfort zone and had a blast. So if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget that I stream multiple times a week on Twitch, Trickery BDC on Twitch. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye!